हेलो एंड वेलकम टू रेड डेविल्स यूनाइटेड। मैं हूं आशीष एंड आज हमारे साथ है बिहाइंड द सीन्स मैन
Hi,
Sagar.
Sagar.
Today we're going to talk about Manchester United's first leg Champions League quarterfinal game against Barcelona that was played on Wednesday at Old Trafford. And we'll do all the analysis, look at how the players fared on that day and what were the positives that we can draw out from that game and take ahead for the second leg at Nou Camp.
Always at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel?
So today we look different. Both of us are in formals. I'm in school. I had to book a conference room to make this video happen. What do you say, Sagar?
It was a disappointing performance against Barcelona, but we kind of expected it, right? Like our predictions were also like leaning towards Barcelona rather than ourselves. So I'm not pinning my hopes on Champions League anyway. So we just want to qualify top four and see and take it from there next season. We should definitely look to focus more on the Premier League matches coming up rather than thinking about Champions League games. So,
Well, yeah, with our analysis of the game, I mean, we also felt that one goal from United would have been very crucial moving on to the second leg at Nou Camp. I mean, going with a 1-1 game instead of a 1-0 game would have given us a lot of confidence. But I still feel that 1-0 is an open game. Barcelona, I mean, they never hold back at Nou Camp.
yeah,
But Nou Camp United will get those chances. It's just that we should not get into a rhythm where we're just chasing shadows. Because Barcelona, when they come up the game, they have this habit of keeping the ball. You know, the first goal at Old Trafford, everyone touched the ball from the Barcelona team. 47 passes. And then they scored a goal. And we could not intercept the ball.
right.
So
That is kind of expected from a Barcelona team as well, like passing around and then getting that crucial pass into the box. And as always, Messi is there to receive it. And Suarez was also like very clever with his run, moving towards the far post and beating our defenders. I kind of still feel that Young cost us that match. He was kind of terrible. Like we need Young out of our club as soon as possible. So that's the main point that Solskjaer needs to address during the transfer window. But I think because he already has a contract on him, I don't see him moving on from United next season as well. So that's kind of very disappointing to see. And I think Solskjaer also missed a point. They're like starting off very slow and giving Barcelona the respect they don't deserve, I guess, because they drew 4-4 the previous week. I think it was against, I don't remember. Villarreal, yeah. So we kind of gave them the undeserved respect and we stood back. And once we conceded the goal, we started playing. And yeah, at home, at Old Trafford, under lights, Champions League match, with the fans right behind the players, we should have just gone with the flow and never know. We could have scored the first goal and the game would have been completely different. But yeah, it is what it is. As I said, I'm not disappointed. I'm not like pinning my hopes on Champions League anyways.
an interesting point you made there. I mean, the first 12, 15 minutes up until the goal, we had like 5 defenders playing in the game. We started out in the 5-3-2.
Yeah.
I think that was because of our frailties at the back, you know, considering Barcelona's attack has always been their, mainstay ever since Messi's been a part of it.
Yeah.
And even coming into this game, there were a lot of shout about how our defense would cope up with the threat of Messi and Suarez playing in tandem with each other. And the fact that Coutinho might play because of his experience playing with Liverpool in the Premier League. And both Coutinho and Suarez have fared really well against United whenever they played together. But then after that first goal, we kind of switched into 3-5-2 with Diego Dalot and Ashley Young moving into those wing back with more of a wing back position than a full back position, and that's when we started seeing more movement. We started seeing those errors being made by Sergio Busquets.
I think
it was really
what happened in that game is we were carrying 2 to 3 players with us who were not really playing. Like McTominay, Fred, they were giving everything on the pitch. Like they were trying to create chances, pass the ball through the channel, but there was nothing at the front to pass to. But yeah, so if in a big game like this, we tend to carry 2 to 3 people, and that's not going to be enough. I think that's not going to be enough in Premier League matches as well, because Premier League is not so easy and the matches are going to get tougher as well. We need our players to step up the game. They need to take responsibility on the pitch as well. I don't see a clear leader as well. Ashley Young as a captain, it's kind of like terrible to see Ashley Young as a captain there.
attacking options look really short. I mean, we have some really good players. Martial, Lingard, Lukaku, Rashford, quick, fast players. They started really brightly and the Solskjaer, but of late, over the last 4 games, they've become goal shy.
Right? Yeah.
None of them have been able to take a shot on target or a shot on goal. What's happening there? Do you think we should, try out some of the youngsters from the academy against the game with West Ham and rest these players?
So Lukaku is a 90 million player. Like he should be stepping up stepping up his game. Like he is not expected to sit on the bench. And I think Rashford is out of form. He's like, I think, overworked. He should be rested for a while so that he can start off fresh with Barcelona. So I think Lukaku should be like taking up responsibility of the striker role and start scoring in some goals, because he started showing form when he scored, I think, 6 in 3 games, 2 each, I guess. So I think he needs to find that form. And I think Mason Greenwood can also be given a chance on the bench. And yeah, for the Premier League games against but especially the home matches against lesser clubs, we can definitely give Greenwood a chance, and he can definitely try and prove himself, because as a youngster at Old Trafford, if you score a goal at the Stretford end, it's like kind of dream come true for anyone, right? So yeah, definitely. So, and also at the wings, I think Lingard and Martial should like really pick up the game, because Martial looks out of touch. Like he should be ripping apart the defenders, but he's not going past anyone right now. And I don't know what happened to Lingard. He was consistent at a right wing, right? So, but he's also not performing well. And so, yeah, we need to fix things at the front and really fast, because games are going to come up like anything in the coming weeks. We have a double header coming as well. So we need to pick up our game as soon as possible.
Well, it's all to play for the second leg. Let's hope our players are rested well, and they get some confidence from the game against West Ham on Saturday, and hope we score. I wouldn't say hope. I wish we scored. And all our players, especially Lukaku, they get their form and confidence back, because we need all that pomp against Barcelona. We need to go up and bring that PSG spirit and win that game, because we are united. We always come back.
Yeah.
Our spirit flies high at the Nou Camp on Tuesday.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be backing the team, but I don't expect anything from the game. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Right. So, Red Devils United fans, we'll do another pre-match analysis of the Barcelona game ahead of that match. Look at the possible team sheets. But for now, let's talk about the kind of team we might play against West Ham. We won't be doing a separate video for that game, but we'll do a post-match analysis for sure. So looking at the team sheets, we are really short at the back. Luke Shaw and Ashley Young suspended. Our fullbacks Antonio Valencia. He's not fully fit. Matteo Darmian, Marcus Rojo haven't played a lot. Rojo just coming back from injury. So I'm a little afraid for that game, especially at the back. We're really short. Would we play fullbacks or would we go with three centre backs and then maybe keep five midfielders, two attackers up front? What do you think we might line up as against West Ham?
Yeah, I think we should go with a 4-3-3 and just attack from the get-go because it's at Old Trafford and teams should be blown away at Old Trafford before even getting on the pitch. So we just need to get that confidence back. So my lineup would be De Gea at the back. I think it should be because we have so many injuries, right? So it would be Darmian on the right, Smalling, Lindelof, Rojo as the left back because he has been training for a while. I think he's match fit as well. And I think Herrera is fit as well, so he should be starting. Pogba and Mata as the diamond in the midfield. And Mata should be playing as the number 10, providing support to the forward players. And at the front, I think it should be Lukaku, Martial, and Lingard because the three of them have to prove themselves in these sort of games. And Lukaku being the flat track bully, he should start scoring goals against the smaller clubs.
I think we'll go with three centre backs in front of De Gea. Hopefully it will be Smalling, Jones, and Lindelof. They need the confidence before the big game at Nou Camp. Midfield, I think Pogba will be rested. We might bring in Matic, Andres Pereira, Juan Mata.
Okay.
And might start with Martial and Lingard on the wings. Maybe Diego Dalot on one of the sides and Lingard on the other. So I think Diego Dalot on the left and Lingard on the right with Andres Pereira, Matic, and Juan Mata in the middle. Up front, I feel Lukaku should definitely start. He needs to find his scoring touch.
Yeah.
And with Lukaku, either of Mason Greenwood or one of the other academy youngsters should start, or maybe Martial. I mean, Martial needs game time. Martial needs his confidence back. I feel there's no game better than West Ham because we need to avenge that away loss. That was a 3-1 loss. Nobody expected United to lose in that fashion away at West Ham because they were losing against the smaller teams. Everyone was blowing them away, and then they came and tore us apart.
Right. Yeah.
So these guys need to prove themselves before the big game and get that confidence going. And our big guns, like I call Scott McTominay a big gun too. He definitely proved himself a man by keeping Messi in his pocket and controlling the Barcelona midfield at Old Trafford. So McTominay, Rashford, and Pogba, these three need to be rested for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty reasonable team. But yeah, let's see who gets it right. I think if we win against West Ham, we go 4th or 5th, I guess. I think we'll be level with Tottenham, right?
We'll be level with Tottenham, but behind goal difference. So we'll still be 5th. I mean, there's still all to play for. Tottenham are without their top 4 players. Harry Kane's injured, Dele Alli's suspect. And I think they would want to risk their players before the big game at the Etihad Stadium next week because they're in with a good chance to move on to the semi-finals. I feel Pochettino will risk Tottenham's league position or a chance at glory in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I feel how Chelsea and Arsenal are positioned in the Europa League, they may not want to risk their players in the Premier League right now and rather focus on winning that to guarantee starting spot in the Champions League next season. So United, everything to play for. We may go 5th, but with a really good chance. As Solskjaer says, 15 points out of 18 will definitely guarantee us a top 4.
Yeah.
And we need that top 4 because our Champions League position isn't guaranteed yet.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens on Saturday. We're all for United. Any predictions? I feel United might make this 2-1.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think I will go for 3-1. West Ham will definitely score one because we are weak at the back. We are leaking goals. De Gea has been unlucky in terms of not keeping a clean sheet for a while now. So Yeah, I'm going with 3-1.
Well, Red Devils United, if you have your say for the predictions, do comment on our video below and show your support for us. Show all your love. If you feel we're lacking somewhere, please do post some feedback on the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. And definitely subscribe, share the video with as many people as you can. In the future, we look forward to, bringing in fans to our channel for more such discussions. And the small bell icon that you see below the video, please click that to stay tuned for all our match notifications up ahead. Well, thank you guys for being patient with us and hearing our video. And we'll see you after the West Ham game. Glory, glory, Man United.